Hi, my name is Mylene. I just graduated from the University of Waterloo, and I just booked a one-way ticket to San Francisco.
Do you not realize that it hurts me when I see it go off? You have the time of your life, only when I'm not around.
So as you might have seen in my last video, I talked a bit about how something that I have to keep reminding myself is that I really don't have to have it all figured out. My current mentality is that I should just focus on what's right in front of me. So, by moving to San Francisco, this is kind of my way of figuring out what's next. At the very least, there are 3 main goals I want to tackle in the next 3 or so months. The first one is to become more confident in my technical skills. This is probably the most important one. Although I learned how to code in school, I never really felt like I could actually spin up something outside of the projects we made in class. Plus, as someone who's been interested in product management and Web3, it really wouldn't hurt to become more technical. The second one, and this one ties in with the last goal, but I want to be able to build cool things by shipping early and often. So in 2020, I was working in my own startup, and one of our biggest mistakes was not shipping and iterating quick enough. And finally, for the third one, I want to figure out what's next. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's a startup, maybe it's something else. Who knows, but I guess we'll figure it out. Just moved in a few days ago, and now I'm finally settled in. So yesterday I started coding again for the first time since coming back from my grad trip, and I decided to just start with something super simple and start revamping my personal website. So mocked something up really quickly on Figma, started using Next.js, Chakra, and something else. I'll put it over here. Knowing that I don't have to go back to school or back to another internship in 4 months feels kind of weird. My life has operated in that way for the past 6 years, and now for the first time, there's no norm to settle back into. Instead, I get to create my own new norm in this new, weird post-grad chapter. The decision to move without a job lined up was a bit scary at first. I was worried about what others would think of me, and honestly a bit scared of disappointing myself. The reality of it, though, is that now is the time to take risks and take bets on myself. And something that really helped me a few months ago was hearing that you're never really behind in life. The only time you're behind is when you're following it in someone else's path. So, this is my path, and the adventure is just beginning. By the way, I'm actually going back to school next week. But it's not just any school.